Subhokaya me bhava, anuraudo me bhava, sarva siddhi me prayaja, sarva karma suzami, chudam chiriyam guru hom, ha 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 ha, ho bhagavan. Sarva dada gada bedrama me mudra bedrema, mahasamaya sadhu avo bedra sadhu samaya madhubalaya. Sadhu Dhinova Krishnandrika Membhava Subhokaya Membhava Subhokaya Membhava Anurata Membhava Sarva Siddhi Membrayat Sarva Karma Suzame Jadam Yereyam Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tadangata Vedrama Mema Vedrama Samaya Sadhu avo medra sadhu samaya madhubalaya medra sadhu dhinova dijandrika membhava subhokaya membhava anurata membhava sarva siddhi membrayata sarva karma suzame jadam yereyam guru ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tadangata vedrama mema vedram Samaya sadhu om bedra 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 sadhu
No, you already prayed in your language. Now I have to pray from the inner refuge prayer from page number 24, inner refuge prayer. So this has to go with the this reading glass become more worse, I don't know why. I think this is a little bit too far from this way, that's why. You have anything to hold this, some box? Last time there was some for the wine box or something. That is there, that one, there, who's there? Show me, maybe this bit too high, doesn't matter. Bring, let me see. I will see, maybe it's good. Yeah, put down here.
Ilyen boros doboz, ilyen fa doboz.
This too high. So now I look here, okay.
He's bringing the
Yeah. So anyway, don't worry. You don't have to worry. Yes, getting ready. You know how to drum? Okay. Maha Guru Padmasambhava.
Jaiho Siddhi Bala Om Om Besan Guru Padmasambhava VAJRA Samayansa Siddhi Bala Om Om Besan Guru Padmasambhava VAJRA Samayansa Siddhi Bala Om Om Besan Guru Padmasambhava 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 Siddhi Bala Om Rima Hare Nesa Raja Reya Siddha Himsan San Guru Kandu Soji Taja Möbe Pono Na Nula Kwe Chinye Lo Nala Songe Chinye Lo Yeba Toje Chinye Lo Wanye Guru Chinye Lo Yuye Da Vara Chinye Lo Namye Jora Chinye Lo Kuye Da Vara Chinye Lo Kurwa Tone Jo Vara Chinye Lo Kamsum Chöra Gyo Vara Chinye Lo Rögö Sanye Da Vara Chinye Lo Jalu Gajo Jo Vara Chinye Lo Ome Besan Guru Padmasambhava Devana Kine Kaya Abhikesa Om Varga Abhikesa Atma Abhikesa Om Sarva Abhikesa Guru Rinpo Guru Gunda Deva Chinko Ya Paje Kunse Dundur Trapo Da Sowa Deso Chinken Lobdus Shina Zangwe Paje Shiva Dan Samba Lingen Rupara Chinken Lo Kurwa Tongnen Rupara Chinken Kamsum Chirwan Gyovara Chinken Lo Rukun Sanje Rupara Chinken Jalu Kachun Rupara Chinken Hello. Ram Yamkam, please. Ram Yam Kam Om Ahom 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 Sundong, please. Yeah.
Kati can hold this big one, come here. Kati can hold the big one. And then the Georgia can hold my special. It's Amrit. Yeah, you hold this one. You know, teach them how to hold. Hello. Teach them how to hold. hold this small one. Okay, Dusa can hold this kapala. You can give the conch later. Now it's too late. Later when we start praying. Yes. No. Yes. There. Yes. You stay there. Yes. And now Imre can hold the orange. Yes. And the small cakes, the front there's a cakes, with cutted cakes. There's Yogi can hold the cakes, please. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that one, yes, good. You can stand on the chair if you want. There, the chair there. No, you are too, you obscure everything. You stay there. You come here. Come here. Okay. Good. You go a little bit behind. Like half moon, like this. Like this. A little more. You come here. Come over there. Yeah. Okay. So first I make some prayers. And only drum. Stay one place, please. Don't move. Stay here. More come. You come more close here. You stay there. Yes, please. Don't move. Together. So now Maha in your language. I'm singing the Tambishu this in your language. Yes? Legyenek fel felsőben déli Brahman, alsókház déli érinthetetlen, disznó vagy kutya, mindenki lényegei.
Ismerjétek fel hát az igazságot, és élvezzétek a bánatcsaklapokat.
Ma Deva Jiva Shujigan Doja Jima Tandalava Songdang Zimbo Nambraban De Yin La Daja Alala O Yen Tendu Ji Ganden Ji Chajam De Pomo Kurwa La Ma Yin Zimen Ji Ridong Changyang Ji Rashi Nubar Jiang Dong Om Domai Hila Nyamdol De Shen Wanguru Dang Lang Xiangjam Jie Zhe Jun Zhugu Le Denbe Yingbo Ne Mai Mugu Dang Zhuzu Ning Ru Jian Ang Ne Dong Ju De Ning La Chawa Rang Gu So Chu Kun Ju Ma Me Lam Da Denbe Ngo Bo Jie Jiang Me Me Xian Nang We Mo Bo Lo Oi Mo Bo Re Xian Ba Ma Jie Ang Om Hong Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Kine Kana Zara Bunza Kai Om Hong Om Hong Om Hong Om Hong Thank you Om Hong Om Hong Om Hong Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Kine Ma Panja Amrita Kaga Kai Kai Om Hong Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Kine Ma Panja Amrita Kaga Kai Kai Om Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Kine Ma Panja Amrita Kaga Kai Kai Om Hong Om Hong Om Hong Om Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Dolo Dora Bunza Om Hong Om. Put on the shrine. There. The small one also on the shrine. Yes, there. You put on the shrine. Thank you. Jaiho. In the shrine. Yes. You can go to your place, please. Om Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Ma Panja Amrita Kaga Kai Kai Om Hong Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Ma Panja Amrita Kaga Kai Kai Om Hong Om Hong Om Om Hong Om Hong Om 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 Panja Amrita Mangana Zara Bunza Om. The cake is very good. Thank you. Kati, you bring this one. It's very nice. Om Bedan Guru Beman Devanda Gana Zara Bunza Om. The Son Sanje Guru Rinpoche Ngudro Kunda Dewa Jembe Yam Porche Kuze Dundur Drabu Zara Sowan Devso Jinyan Labdos Chana Sangwe Porche Hiwa Dang Samba Luyen Rupara Jinyan Kurwa Tumen Rupara Jinyan Lab Kamsum Chulan Yuvara Jinyan Rokun Sanje Dobara Jinyan Lam Jalu Kachun Rupara Jinyan Lord Gangre Rabe Gurbe Jingansu Pendang Dewa Malun Jungwen Chele Sewan Tenzen Jiangzo Yi Yabe Siddhi Badu Dengyur Gangre Rabe Gurbe Jingansu Pendang Dewa Malun Jungwen Chele Sewan Tenzen Jiangzo Yi Yabe Siddhi Badu Dengyur Gangre Rabe Gurbe Jingansu Pendang Dewa Malun Jungwen Chele Sewan Tenzen Jiangzo Yi Yabe Siddhi Badu Dengyur Omso Den Do Ne Me Ye Dong Jian Jiu Ye Go Rang Zhong Jiao Da Ri Bei Dor Jie Zang Hun Zhu Su Jie Go Ye Gan Ma Ba Wu Jian Chen Le Dor Jie Chang Chen Bo Gan Me Ri Da Zhong La Dong Ne Chen Xia Bei Dor Jie Zhu Zhou Da Den Jing Tende Tene, Choju Badang, Dolma Sibe Zola, Roger, Om so de Peme Jaza, Tendang Drevengo, Mao Sanje, Jaza Mahamba, Taisudo, Pemato Yuji, Yabe, Tenjin Zedin, Jurisic. SIDDHI Barji, Zemole, Purjong Sanve Dabo, Namdrujo, Jaza Drapa, Menju, Gojai, Yabe, Tenjin Zedin, Jurisic. 太阳明媚，这位的先锋，能不能拿这绿洲之类，我将光老者，确见你妈一下别的人在这解决这，北面叫做担当这边我这边往就上千年八一，国在那些各家那边情，这边听人教官教就这北面叫做担当这边我。顿中上街北马些八一，就给这个下边等把当等把咱们叫的用家。 北面叫做担当这边个，这边往中不管小不接，小给这个下边等把当等把咱们叫的用家要北面叫做担当这边个，多些路旁这个等个一，小给这个下边等把当等把咱们叫的用家要北面叫做担当这边个，开始上什么？ 看见唱歌一下边高阶包都等就这北面叫做担当这边个，这边往就这就生个一敲给这个下边等把咱们叫的人家要北面叫做担当这边个，这边往就北面的路一敲给这个下边等把咱们叫的人家要北面叫做担当这边个，这那北面叫做担当这边个，撒家工嘛多些上前不，下边个话叫做大单的投接些工北面轮着要等北包就南面下边等等这些我啥能用了就等北青岛我等着话，等包有人那边抓些要这面多些东多还有个上街多些些个南面，就给这个下边等包咱们叫的用家要
No, Master Tanpa is a long life. And shall I pray in the Tibetan language, and you can pray in your language, okay?
Om so de karma ga ye chu ju jing go du zhao ba ga ji ba san ye ju zhu be chen do bu chu ju den ban zi me ni yin ma ma du kan ge nyam dang zhou dong ge ye pen dang de wa la zhe ge tao ge wang ji de san ba ji gu zi jiang zai si yi bao du de nam ge chen le zang ling ki de me me nyam gong be dao de bo zong yo du ba chu zu zong me yong zhao la chou long ba ne da nang de ru 好的，那么你把这个人过得人着，看了看过这对也做当观众就说给等待没看领就上场呢，个人把这都给他打来，等呢，能不能叫来这些小看什么出来就来这些小，我们说的观众这是当前等待一个节表面土上面啊说，等待讲在看你们这个这。 多些去对我了做一些说，半点浪漫下别点吧，等看你们用了的金句啊，大街马路左手这上呢，牛多上街上那个吧哟，半点浪漫，弄不着头啊了，给这个怎样？老大没接近，现在领不着同人某个，那没钱老生完就吧哟，五件人包钱老说完的，个件把钱没交钱，推荐上班就吧。 初当他们我州多吧哟，都是么上街我州人包钱，我州公道在花钱不一样。把这公司都差不多说完的说，今天老多说，其他上位把这些话，上班人间就把它今天路，可是话同年就把它今天路，看什么车来就把它今天，如果上街都把它今天路，叫路口就把它今天路。 个人这种古老人保持，都他们小些公白送多说，同样的拉的都先把这土切事情，我见主任个，土zal那边同样用中道，土zal那边同样用中道，土zal那边同样用中道，土zal那边同样用中道。前老百姓往前过多说，娘当多边，早就结巴当，等着边边，土zal人呢。 这就3年就把它今年了，可是话同年就把它今年了，看什么球篮就把它今年，如果3年都把它今年了。
And this other nectar wine, their glass, the one which is there, where you put?
Az a másik bor volt?
Yes, to welcome the Yogishani, Welcome, welcome in Kunajesh. Drink. All right. Welcome.
도서 난주로 초당던 바당 제대로 삼바의 현주 바당 내도계소 파도 주베소 예월의 예월의 진행라도 소반은 라마담베 진행라바당 이담라의 무주조와당 쇼중송내 바제서와이 템바다 진다지 준비요. So now you Lama, please, Lama here. Hi, Lama is here. Will you take one total cake? Each one take one cake. This cake is a wonderful cake. Very good. Oh, what's the name? Tiramisu?
No.
Almost tiramisu. No? Very good. Thank you. Thank you. No, Lama. Ram Yam Kam Oma Hum Ram Yam Kam Oma Ram Yam Kam Oma Ram Sambhava Yuda Sarva Dharma Sambhava Yuda Tumba Ni Do Yuru Tumbe Nale Rimbo Che Ya Jing Ja Chewa Tung Sum Tang Yan Be Nang Do Cho Ge Lama Yi Ge Ge Tu Zhe Jia Zo Ka Do Zhi Ra Ri Chan Nu Ba Po Nu Zo Ba De Be Long Jo Sam Yin Me Ya Ba Ri Oma A Hong Sum Dong Please Oma A Hong Oma A Oma Oma Wang Wa De Be So De Da He Ye Ha Ya Yu Ya Da Ye Me Zo La Ye Me Ye Han Ja Ye Yin Do Den Da Han Yang Se Su So Do Da Se Ma Nye Do Do Je Be Ma Je Do Ba Hai Te Le Do Me Jo Ba U Zi Zha Ba Lin Da Ka
Dedication prayer, it is not there. Oh, to some sabbath is Tibet.
Chỉ đến 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 chỗ sẽ bỏ mẹ từ miền châu Á mà lên chấm sẽ bén cái miền thua đó chỉ còn năm giờ giàu sang giờ sẽ bỏ mẹ là cháu cháu lộ chỗ tôi giàu số giàu ông nam mô bậc vua thế à bà đây mẹ ta yêu chân na su bên này chỉ ta đến rồi là ra ta đang cái ta ya ara để sang nhà sang bồ đề tôi ta ông bồ đề Maha bồ đề à bà đây mẹ ta bồ đề à bà đây mẹ ta bồ đề chân na sa Om Sarva Sankara Parishuddhe Dhammate Kadana Samangate Sambhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamita Ayurjana Subhini Chitta Tenzorataya Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Toyota Om Punya Punya Maha Punya Aparamita Punya Aparamita Punya Jana Sambhara Vachite Om Sarva Sankara Parishuddhe Dhammate Kadana Samangate Sambhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamita Ayurjana Subhini Chitta Tenzorataya Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Toyota Om Punya Punya Maha Punya Aparamita Punya Aparamita Punya Jana Sambhara Vachite Om Sarva Sankara Parishuddhe Dhammate Kadana Samangate Sambhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Soha Om Amarananjite Som Amarananjite Som Amarananjite Om Amarananjite Soha Dos Tajam Demdu Dorje Shasham Nam Loja Zohin Donja Tawa Tam Tserin Neme Teki Pungsum So Tikpa Chola Nge Paranjong Ne Kamsum Tendu Dunchen Rupara Ajo Nima Tawa Marigam Basel Tawa Tawa Nyamong Dongwa Sel Tuksum Nesel Sanje Menje La Mendriya Ola Chansalo Chudo Japso Chewa Om Namo Bhagavate Bekhanjaya Guru Mendriya Panbaranjaya Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Tayata Bekhanjaya Maha Bekhanjaya Ranja Samungate So Namo Ranataya Namo Bhagavate Ashom Namo Ranataya Namo Bhagavate Bekhanjaya Guru Mendriya Panbaranjaya Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Tayata Bekhanjaya Maha Bekhanjaya Ranja Samungate So Namo Ranataya Namo Bhagavate Bekhanjaya Guru Mendriya Panbaranjaya Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Tayata Bekhanjaya Maha Bekhanjaya Ranja Samungate So 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 Sentient Neba Chinyeba Nyudun Nele Tabjur Jingdore Nana Maluba Tautun Jongwa Neba Yo Menam Tudan Denba Dang Sangan Denju Juba Dang Kandro Simola Soba Ninju Sendan Denju Oje Chumde De Tingin Yipa Da Chama Yang Tabaran Kombo Men Yang Tabaran Zobe Sanjen Kombo Men Rupa La Cha Cha Lo Chudo Jazo Cheo Namo Ranataya Namo Ranataya Namo Bhagavate Ashobaya Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Tayata Kangane Rodane Tasane Padehana Sarva Karma Paramparane Me Sarva Sudanandaya So Namo Ranataya Namo Bhagavate Ashobaya Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Tayata Kangane Rodane Tasane Padehana Sarva Karma Paramparane Me Sarva Sudanandaya So Chumdele Kumbo Medubala Chatalo Namo Ranataya Namo Bhagavate Ashobaya Tayata Tathagata Arhate Samyasambuddhaya Tayata Kangane Rodane Padehana Sarva Karma Paramparane Me Sarva Sudanandaya So Tayata Kangane Rodane Tasane Padehana Sarva Karma Paramparane Me Sarva Sudanandaya So Shizun Pama Drama Chechen No Tadang Taye Semchen Tam Chechen Jikdang Tongal Kune Jabdu So Traji Potsum So Para Chinchen Lo Kurwa Tongnen Chu Para Chinchen Lo Kamsum Chula Je Para Chinchen Lo Drogun Sanje To Para Chinchen Lo Jalu Kachun To Para Chinchen Om dare tu dare do re so, 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 om dare tu dare do re so. Chi zhe pa ma zhe ma che jian no, da dang ta ye sen jian tam jie geng, ji dang tong le gong le jiao du so, zha ye pong zong zo ba le jin jian lo, ko ruwa tong ne zhu ba le jin jian, kong zong qiu la ji ba le jin jian lo, zhe gong san jie to ba le jin jian lo, jiao liu ka zhuan zhu ba le jin jian lo. 其实跑马这么天天闹，到当他也是天他们这个，就当同了过来叫多少，这也不怎么说把它听见了，可是我同年就把它听见了，看什么学了就把它听见了，这个上街头把它听见，叫路高就就把它听见了，我们打的都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是。我们打的都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我们打的，都打的都是我。 我从这边学了跑了进，马前面刚当给我呢，所做让这一追路啊，都是这边用了强子路去多加速车哦，大家打，我们嘎点巴拉嘎点巴拉，上嘎点我的也说，大家打嘎点巴拉嘎点巴拉，上嘎点我的也说，大家打嘎点巴拉嘎点巴拉，上嘎点我的也说，大家打嘎点巴拉嘎点巴拉，上嘎点我的也说。 对了，手着这样没，要不然叫我总是没，养大你了，养大，养大同那么着了啊！老妈东巴中间的给一把这把养到不了，左边上街帮着吧，小家都把了，强子路出都叫做街，大家到我们的嘛，我们的小家我们那也说，大家到我们的嘛，我们的小家我们那也说，大家到我们的嘛，我们的小家我们那也说，大家到我们的嘛，我们的小家我们那也说。 大家到我们的妈，我们的小家们那也说，该玩的有多大，边边到我这边呢，这话就讲嘛了吧，这是啷个吧哟，对吧？这样没家心，该我凭什么说不了去？让给生人用存都，等那上街的嘛人，接着上街的了那不来去，让给路了白龙了，现了老爸妈接来这。 东方今天刚是全巴等，等巴牛很多少瓦等，等这不路他人家巴，等巴有人那边找也有，可是话东南这边找也有，看什么去了这边找也，如果上街这边找也有，这路口就这边找也，红塔街这边这等都相当，人家刚都我上街承认做这些，不是我承认了，强子路出多叫做些我。 我们的家，给大呀，三代人年把我们，我们家，给大呀，三。 叫到叫完干嘛把钱包上街去了，也叫做钱了，这些钱都干嘛把钱呢？ Tuje Jindo, Karma Bajeno, Tuje Sanje Jindo, Karma Bajeno, Tamje Jimba, Karma Bajeno, 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 Karma Bajeno. Karma Bajeno, Lama Gombo, Yermela, Tane, Kube Jazuji, Take, Senjen Tamje, Rewa Malu, Gonu Hyo. Take Senjen Tamje, Tongala Malu, Selwa, Yo, Lama Gombo, Yermela, Tane, Kube Jazuji, Take Senjen Tamje, Yamon Malu, Selwa, Take Senjen Tamje, Rewa Malu, Gombar. Yo, Lama Gombo, Yermela, Tane, Kube Jazuji, Take Senjen Tamje, Rewa Malu, Gonu Hyo. Tongala Malu, Selwa, Yamon Malu, Selwa, Yo. Om Shri Mahakalaya. What is time now? What is time?
9:15.
Om Samaya Asamaya Om Samaya Om Hire Magala Yagan Bedale Om Za Om Bedra Sadu Samaya Manu Palaya Bedra Sadu Deno Ijale Do Membawa Sudo Kaya Membawa Subo Kaya Membawa Anura Do Membawa Sarva Siddhi Membaya Ta Sarva Karma Sudan Chidam Hire Yam Guru Hom Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Bedra Man Bedra Bhava Samaya Sado Om Samaya Asamaya Om Samaya Om Hire Mahakala Yakan Bedale Hom Za Om Bedra Sadu Samaya Manu Palaya Bedra Sadu Deno Ijane Do Membawa Sudo Kaya Membawa Subo Kaya Membawa Anura Do Membawa Sarva Siddhi Membrayata Sarva Karma Sudan Chidam Hire Yam Guru Hom Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Bedra Mame Munda Bedra Bhava Samaya Sado Om Samaya Asamaya Om Samaya Om Hire Mahakala Yakan Bedale Hom Za Om Bedra Sadu Samaya Manu Palaya Bedra Sadu Denoba Tijane Do Membawa Sudo Kaya Membawa Subo Kaya Membawa Anura Do Membawa Sarva Siddhi Membrayata Sarva Karma Sudame Chidam Hire Yam Guru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Bedra Mame Bedra Bhava Samaya Sado 저런거는 이제 왕고링 저런거는 땡바수제 방 그거 투제결라 차들로 너무 아대네 너무 여대네 너무 다대 다야다 밀길지든지 바다에서 저런거는 더 비제도 결국 땡바수만 담지 단다딩들 땡바제 바당 다자나 저 코당제 바이 신앙 바제 말레시에 와란저 저런거는 결국 왕고링 저런거는 땡바수제 방 그거 투제결라 차들로 너무 아대네 너무 여대네 너무 다대네 다야다 밀길지든지 바다에서 저런거는 더 비제도 결국 땡바수만 담지 단다딩 땡바제 다자나 저 코당제 바이 신앙 바제 담지 히라 저 사람은 이제 왕고린 사람은 땡바수제 그거 투제결라 차들로 너무 아대네 너무 여대네 너무 다대 다야다 밀길지든지 바다에서 저런거는 더 비제도 결국 땡바수만 담지 단다딩들 땡바제보다 다자나 저 코당제 바이 신앙 바제 담지 히와 이거 뭐 점점 거기 남청형 내는 그거라 달라 초등으로서 농바마를 농바 시군 수발서 초등도명으로 자도서 교환대 유도다 라마에다 바오간로 조정 소만로 견는로와 지야말로 대사란 거 봐요 두실라절 결례전에 봐 깔마바데 때문에 뭔데 저들 권잡잡진 김매지 또버를 뺄뺄레다이요 도숨상제 깔마베 깔마 감상된 바종 점링꾼도 잡으러 뺄 Tendu Tonjin Dube Dayo, Korwato, and Dube Dayo, comes on Chola Gilbe Dayo, Rogo Sanje Dobe Dayo, Jo, Danin Jewa, Tamje, Yamen Dabo, Gajudan, Tepra Panden Karmaba, Chizu Jendo, Mendra, Ho, Jelwa Gunjen Yelam, Jiburu, Jelwe Yunga, Tujo Bache, Jalong Peme, Low Manjilbe Jaden, Chodu Jebe Dayo, Korwato, and Dube Dayo, comes on Chola Gilbe Dayo, Rogo Sanje Dobe Dayo, Jalu Kajo Dube Dayo, Jo, Nonda Rezon, Lama, Jugo, Kodan, Yero, Varanjamle, Sazon, Nonjulu Chembe, Yamle, Yelme, Duje, Londo, Sanja, Ajo, Lama Dambe, Chinjelo Badam, Idam Lai, Mudu Zowadam, Sojong Men Barjes, Lai, Temba, Tarjin Raji, Chembe, Yo, Jigden, Tajin Lolita. Lunam Perkin Chamberova, the Leposum Sovatan, Yilanda Bagun, Pama Simjan Tamje, the Dan the Yurjing, and Ro Tamje, Tautu Dombariko, Chanju Semba, Kana Sujuba, the Dark Kunje Molam Druba, your Hotusum Sabe, Gazagun, Namjan Domain, Guru, Tazo, Kajab Simjanam, Tumbuju do Sanje. Yo, Namgutado, Taya Simjangu, Mambakin, the Kusum Monjurte, Pamandu, Simjan Maluba, Chamjim Domesala, Chamber, Ajo, Nimo de Lucente, Nizan, Nimekoyan de Nizan, Tado de Luba, Jamne, Conjo Sumje, Dayo, Korwato, Nubia, Dayo, Kamsum Chula, Dayo. Rogo Sanje Dobe Dayo, Jalu Kajo Dube Dayo, Jo, Tujiche, Dangeshan, Kusanam. The Hungarians they say Tujiche is Kusanam, Romanian they say Mulțumesc. Mulțumesc, yeah. And then French, what they say?
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Beaucoup gentil. Gentil pour moi et la tête. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Continue. There's no problem. Now I want all of you to raise up and enjoy the Gana Chakra. There's a very, very delicious cakes, bananas, orange, apples, grapefruit. And there's beautiful hot bean soup, bean soup. And there's, what is this? Cheese or what? Cheese cream or what?
Yes.
There's many
Cottage cream.
cottage cream cheese. So you have a lot of things, but it is a little late, But fill up your stomach and sleep. See what happens, If you can wake up tomorrow, everything's okay. All right, Jaiho, carry on. Thank you for the participation. And I want to raise the leftover, this, what's the name of this wine, what they open?
De Villanje?
The other
No,
one.
ik heb kaver.
I will give a leftover, where is it?
Hol van a maradék.
A maradék az egédi kavérben hol van én?
Where?
Hozom.
In your room?
Csöpen.
In your room. I think in your room. Okay. Just now, this afternoon, Imre Bachi gave me one, this same wine. Can you bring down and give one glass to Imre Bachi? Bring the whole nectar. So evening time, one glass, maximum one glass, will be okay. But I'm in the diet. I'm in a vegan, only lemon juice. And sometimes fruit juice, that's all, since many days. I feel very good. When you don't eat much and then your mind is more clear, your body is in favor of realizing nature of your mind. Your mind is the Holy Mother, and our body is Holy Father. The Holy Father body and Holy Mother mind get united, and then you get a spiritual great bliss orgasm, which is which gives ultimate satisfaction.
physical satisfaction is very limited, but spiritual satisfaction is lasting forever. No? Yes. What? What is that? Why is doing this? Take. Then what take? Why you do this? Take. Not do this. Huh? Yes. All right. Yes. Everybody in Draga. You are shaking it. Oh my God. Hey. And welcome. These are the this leftover exhibit cafe is for the students like from Ager, Agi and Georgie and Kati can have us a little bit the glass. There's glass already. So enjoy the Kana Chakra. I'm in the diet. No breakfast, no lunch, no dinner. Only hot lemon. No, hot lemon and juice. This is very good for me. Because in my life, I eat all kind of good food. Eat enough, you know. I don't regret that I did not eat good food. I eat enough good food every time. Now is my opportunity to prolong my life, to live long for the benefit of all mother sentient beings, and for the benefit of spreading the holy Dharma in the heart of all human beings. For this, you have to live long. You know, to have a healthy lifestyle, you know, it prolong your life, and which keep you forever young, you know, forever dynamic and forever young. I think this is the last choice, last best choice, together with this new hairstyle. You like? New hairstyle and new. It is called beard, huh?
Beard.
Mustache is only here. I don't have mustache. Thank you. Very, very happy. Thank you. If I stay still, if I don't go Romania, I think until beginning of October, I should stay in Hungary, which is my second home. And this Kundhej's Maha Guru meditation, which is my main seat in Europe, you know, I should stay here until the beginning of October. In the beginning of October, maybe the rules will change, you know. All the restriction in the borders become more open, more free. When the coronavirus become less dangerous, less attacking human life, you know. So we pray wholeheartedly to bless all human beings to get free from coronavirus and free from war. And thus all human beings can enjoy the freedom of traveling, freedom of movement, sharing their opportunity, sharing their happiness and smile to everyone, you know, to each other. So this is our blessing, this is our dedication that we offer to our world and to our fellow human beings, you know. Anyway, it is very good for us as good Dharma practitioner. We should always remain ourselves without expectation and without fear. You know, no expectation, no fear. Because if you have a little expectation, the little expectation that we have will invite countless disappointment. The suffering of disappointment is created by our expectation. So when we have no expectation, then we will not experience the suffering of disappointment. You know? So if we want to be happy, and if we want to let others happy, we should remain ourselves free from expectation. You know? Spiritually, we share our universal loving compassion, we share our happiness, we share our wisdom, we share our presence with heartfelt love to all mother sentient beings, without fixation and without expectation. You know? Then we will be happy. You know? friendship is also like this. The relationship between Guru and the Chela, or the relationship with the spiritual master and disciples, are also like this. The student must practice Holy Dharma. When our spiritual master comes, don't miss to receive the blessing, receive the teachings, receive the guidance and spiritual instruction for your practice. And then practice the Holy Dharma, practice the Holy Technique without expectation, without more expectation to your spiritual master. Because your spiritual master has nothing to give you more than the Holy Dharma that he introduced you and bless you and protect you in beyond distance. So if you have too much expectation to your spiritual master, your spiritual master also cannot satisfy your expectation. No? Your expectation with the duality, fixation, attachment, and actually nobody can satisfy you. No? Because our greediness and our desire have no limit. No? Please, hello? You're representing your little daughter now. Don't do this. It means you don't concentrate what I'm saying now. If you are united and concentrating, you have no chance to make a wrong movement doing this and that. No? Unnecessary movement is a monkey business, you know. And unnecessary negative emotion, unnecessary wandering thoughts are monkey business. It's a monkey game. No? It brings endless fear and suffering, and it disturbs others also. So we should practice the Holy Dharma with unshakable devotion. No? With unshakable posture of body posture and mental posture. You know. So now I'm in the line, you know, saying something, interrupt. So this is very unfortunate. If you love Dharma so much, you love Master so much, you like teaching so much, but you are creating some little obstacles, not only for yourself, but also for the atmosphere. So little mistake is a big mistake. You cannot minimize, say, oh, this is a mistake, a small mistake. Small mistake can distract you and distract others. Small fire can also burn everything. Small poison can kill you also. You know? But small nectar can also protect you, save your life. So the merit, even this very small merit, you should continue to practice it. You know? You should never underestimate any merits, thinking that this is small merit, I don't practice. If you do this, you miss to practice the small merit, which can give you big result, big fruit. You know? And then you cannot underestimate, you cannot be careless to make small mistake also, because small mistake is cause for big suffering, big disappointment. So that's why our body's mind must be totally controlled, totally pacified, totally in harmonious, you know. This is another kind of meditation. So that's why our expectation, if you have less expectation, you will have less disappointment. And if you don't have expectation at all, then you never will experience the suffering of disappointment. No? Because every relationship is also damaged because of too much expectation. No? You give some teachings or you give some initiation, or someone who requests you to give you the receive the initiation. After you bless them, give initiation, give the teaching, your work is done. You dedicate your merit for the enlightenment of all mother sentient being, and you should remain without expectation from your students. A spiritual master must not have expectation from their spiritual students also. Your work is finished. You have given initiation, you have blessed them, you have shared your presence, share your wisdom, and dedicate this merit for the liberation of all mother sentient beings. Your work is done. Now you should not have any expectation to your students. You should not have any expectation to your spiritual master. You should release your spiritual master without expectation, practicing the holy technique that he showed you. No? And spiritual masters, the teacher must release all his students after giving the teachings and the initiation and blessing, wholeheartedly, selflessly bless them. Your work is done, and release your students without expectation, without fixation, without attachment. Teacher release their student for great liberation, and students release their teachers, to do his activity. You must give freedom to your teacher to do his spiritual activity. You should release your students. You should release your fixation towards your teacher. If you release in this way, you release your spiritual master or teacher. It is very helpful for spiritual master. If some Rinpoches come here, some lamas come here or there, you receive some teachings. And the teachers and the Rinpoches, lamas give the teachings to the students. And some students, they don't release their master. They cling on their master. Instead of practicing the holy dharma, they cling. Their fixation towards their master, towards their Rinpoche, towards their lama. They bind their spiritual master with their fixation. That makes your spiritual master, Rinpoche or lama, very uneasy. Unless some lama or some teachers want to benefit from their students. I release the student. After I give teaching, after I give the initiation, after I bless them, give my heartfelt blessing and teachings to them, I release them. You are free. I don't bind you. Teachers who bind you is not a good teacher. Teachers who release your students after teach them, after initiate them, after bless them, the teachers should release their students without fixation. And students also should release their spiritual master with the practice of Dharma, Then it's good. Then there's no hindrance. The fixation and expectation is source of obstacles, source of pain and suffering. So I don't like any people who have fixation, who have a lot of expectation. I don't like it. I like people or anyone who have no much fixation, no much expectation. I like them. I like them and I respect them. So people who have a lot of fixation, who don't release, who don't release the fixation, who have a lot of fixation, then I know the relationship is very fragile. Expectation and fixation is a source of disappointment, source of bad relationship. So you have a very much loving compassion, you have so much respect, you have heartfelt devotion, free from fixation, free from expectation. This kind of relationship, which is free from fixation and expectation, this kind of relationship is a genuine relationship. It can bring genuine relationship. And you can bring everlasting relationship, So we release each other, You all release me, please, okay? No fixation, no attachment to me. If you have a devotion, love me, without fixation, without attachment, I'm very happy. I feel very good energy from you. I feel like my students bless me. There are some students who have a lot of fixation, a lot of disappointment. No, students who have a lot of fixation, a lot of expectation. They make me very uncomfortable. They make me very uneasy. So in order to get rid of this fixation, to help my students who have a lot of fixation, the good technique is for me is to shout them. Hey, to shout them. Shouting is the cut of the fixation, duality fixation, and release each other. Cut off the chain of duality fixation and expectation, and you free them, others free you. Put. Every kind of relationship is very much to do with the fixation and the expectation. Hold each other with fixation, with a lot of expectation. The expectation that your partner or your friend cannot fulfill you. Some expectation that your spiritual master cannot fulfill you. And some expectation that your student cannot fulfill you. And it's against the law, against the Dharma, So that's why when someone cannot fulfill our stupid expectation, then instead of we blame ourselves, when we are disappointed, instead we blame ourselves, we blame the other one who's innocent. Our fixation and expectation, the other innocent one, loving one, and blame him or her without knowing actually our expectation and our fixation is source of suffering, source of pain and suffering, source of disappointment. Instead of blaming oneself, we always blame others. Because too much the expectation and fixation is blind. So that's why the relationship between students and the spiritual master, student and teachers, relationship between husband and wife, relationship between friends, relationship between spiritual teachers and students. Must be free from fixation, free from too much expectation. Love freely without expectation, without fixation. Teach freely without fixation, without expectation, without fixation. And bless others. Share your happiness to others without fixation, without expectation. And dedicate the merit for the liberation of all mother sentient beings. This is the excellent practice of Dharma, If you have too much expectation to God or Buddha, the Buddha and God cannot fulfill your expectations, Many expectations that you have can be fulfilled with your practice of Dharma, with your practice of virtuous action, with your practice of purification, with your practice of transformation, with your practice of holy Dharma. You can fulfill all your expectation to be happy, to be free, to be liberated, to be enlightened. So people who practice holy Dharma and help themselves, purify themselves, transform themselves, enlighten themselves, they can achieve the everlasting great bliss of enlightenment. They can achieve the great nirvana. They can achieve great liberation without expectation, without expectation to anyone. You can fulfill your own wish. Others cannot fulfill your wish, even though you have a lot of extra wish, extra expectation. Only you can fulfill your expectation. Only you can fulfill your wish by practicing holy Dharma, by practicing meditation, by practicing universal peace and harmony, by practicing the wisdom enlightenment. You can fulfill the wish of yourself to achieve great liberation. Even Buddha cannot fulfill your wish. Buddha cannot wash your sin. Buddha cannot liberate. No? Buddha will show you the technique how to liberate yourself, how to free yourself, and how to enlighten yourself. So the technique is that practice Holy Dharma. By practicing Holy Dharma, by teaching Holy Dharma, by practicing Holy Dharma, we can help ourselves. We can help ourselves to free ourselves forever, liberate ourselves forever. Also, each of us can help all Mother Sentient beings and help them to achieve great liberation. No? So no expectation, okay, no fixation, yeah? Release yourself and release others. No fixation. Release. And don't carry the old baggage. If you have something, happened some time ago, there's some little bit misunderstanding or a little bit, strange experience, don't carry this as your baggage. Don't carry this. Release it. Some people carry the old baggage all the time. Release your old baggage. Old baggage you have? You have old baggage, carrying old baggage. When I was young, there was one beggar. He carried all the rubbish. He's very poor, he has no home, he has nothing, But he carried all the garbage. There's more than 50 kilo. And this 50 kilo, day and night, 24 hours he carry. He keep all kind of dirty, old clothes, and make himself very carry, and carry it with so much hardship. He suffer himself, So like that, sometimes we keep all time some experience, heavy experience, some kind of incident, we keep it all the time, and you are not able to release it. And you repeat this kind of things again and again, because you are keeping this baggage in your shoulder. You should immediately release it. When you release this baggage, it also help not only help yourself, it also help other beings who are related with this baggage, old baggage. Is it? Yeah. So don't carry the old garbage all the time. Release your stress and tension. Everything is perfect. We are all blessed. Physically, we have some distance. It looks like we have separated for some time. But spiritually, we are united. We are one. Helping and teaching different kind of students, traveling and staying in different kind of place. Some stay there, some stay in America, some stay in Europe, some stay in Nepal, some stay in India, some stay in China, some stay in Singapore, Thailand. It doesn't matter. Physically, we are separate. It is unavoidable. We cannot be together all the time. Even this lifetime. Before death also, even with our parents, with our children, with our loving ones, we have to separate. Morning when the father goes to the office to work, or mother goes to office to work, father and mother separate for a few hours. Children also separate when they go to school. And mentally, spiritually, we are never apart. Apart is okay, English, apart. We are never separated. We are strongly united with heart of love, with heart of respect. We are united. We can feel each other's love. We can feel each other's devotion. We can feel each other's dedication. We feel very good, because we release each other. We don't hold tightly. We don't bind each other. We just release. each other with heart of love, with heart of peace, with heart of joy. We release each other. When we are able to release each other from fixation and expectation, then we feel very blissful. We feel very blessed. So please help yourself to release yourself. You release me, please, and I release you. I free you and you free me. Don't bind each other. Release each other. Free each other. You know? With heart of love, with heart of devotion, with heart of joy, we release each other. You know? If we are not able to release each other, then we live together with heart of pain, with heart of disappointment, with heart of misunderstanding, with the action of conflict. You know, when we are very fixed, with a lot of attachment, a lot of fixation, a lot of expectation, even if we live together, we are full of pain, full of suffering, full of disappointment, full of misunderstanding, and full of bad experience. All the bad experience, suffering, fear, disappointment is invited by too much expectation and too much fixation. You know? So when we learn and practice to be free from fixation, be free from expectation, then our heart will have so much space. We build such universal space in our heart to love each other forever, to respect each other forever, beyond physical distance, but with spiritually, you know. And also, when you meditate in the nature of mind, you should meditate in the nature of your mind without too much expectation to your nature of mind, you know. Expectation is always obstacle, you know, bring obstacle. If you meditate like this, nature of my mind is a Buddha nature. I have so much expectation by the nature of mind. Where is my Buddha nature of mind? Where is so much expectation? You are not able to relax. You are not able to release your stress, release your fixation, release your expectation towards your nature of mind, which is Buddha nature. You bind yourself, as though you bind your Buddha nature of mind, you know, with ignorance. So expectation is not good for your practice of meditation also. You should release your mind without expectation, rest in nature of mind, without expectation, without fear, you know, without fixation. You release it. You are there already. You know? That's why one of the teachings, Dila Samcha Chayam Me, Hyapar Chawa, Jungse Me, Yanda Nila, Yanda Ta, Yanda Tuna, number 12. Nature of your mind is primordially, since beginnersly until forever. Nature of your mind is by nature enlightenment, nature, by nature of mind, by nature universal peace, harmony, nature. Nature of your mind is by nature enlightenment, nature, by nature peace, nature, by nature forever freedom, nature, by nature forever loving nature. That's nature. You don't have to change. You have to believe nature as it is there all the time. The rest there without expectation. Nature, your mind is perfectly Buddha nature. There's nothing to remove, nothing to clean, nothing to remove. There's nothing to remove from there. There's no dirty things to remove. Or there's no need of decoration, no need of change. No? Nature of mind is by nature, perfect nature, blissful nature, happiness nature, Buddha nature. Is beyond something to remove, something to change. You know? You don't have to change. You don't have to remove something, delete something from nature of mind. You know, you must be able to rest in nature of mind, in the nature of mind as it is. There's nothing to change. There's nothing to remove. There's nothing to decorate. You know? And nature mind is by nature perfect. It doesn't need any decoration. It doesn't need any ornament. You know? It doesn't need any quality to make some additional qualities. You know? The nature of mind is by nature perfect nature. It doesn't need any contribution. It doesn't need any decoration. It doesn't need any ornament. Nothing to remove and nothing to replace. Nothing to decorate. Nature of mind by nature enlightenment nature, by nature emptiness nature, by nature of mind by nature loving nature and Buddha nature. You know, hell cannot make it worse. Heaven cannot make it better. It is there. Yangda nila, yangda ta. The nature of mind, which is ultimately perfect in nature, you have to believe and realize, and you have to simply rest in that perfect nature of mind. You know? So nature of your mind is by nature perfect. And the one who meditates must have also perfect kind of belief, perfect kind of perfectly enjoy to rest in nature of mind, which is by nature perfect. You know? Nothing to remove, nothing to decorate, or nothing to, no need ornament. So if you somebody realize the perfect nature of mind, which is by nature perfect nature, which is by nature enlightenment nature, by nature loving nature, by nature Buddha nature, you place that nature perfectly, without expectation, without fixation, you will realize the nature of mind, which is Buddha nature, and you will become a Buddha. So relationship is also like this, you know. There's no misunderstanding to clarify, no? There's nothing to remove, misunderstand something, you know. And there's no some kind of no need of some replacement, you know. You have to recognize perfect nature as it is, you know, and believe it as it is. Rest there as it is, you know. There's nothing to replace. There's nothing to clarify, you know. Yeah, Jaiho, Jaiho. Dilla salcha cheyang me hyapara chawa chongse me yangda nila yangda ta yangda thong number troll. No, your dinner is too late. You know, huh? Okay, I release you now. The teaching and master both release you now. Okay? Thank you.
도디언 딩들은 몸바라 상제는 돌저를 결외 칸염 sem제양다 송당법에 최제가 된게 택신 최제라양 로바효 다장 딩들은 몸바라 상제는 돌저를 결외 칸염 sem제양다 송당법에 최제가 된게 택신 최제라양 로바효 다장 딩들은 몸바라 상제는 돌저를 결외 칸염 sem제양다 송당법에 최제가 된게 택신 최제 다양 로바요 청아 전부 다연의 동라 심진 다제신 걸와 지와 삼예서 최던제 전효교로제 장자로와 당 최제 협바 당 제수이랑 꿀리엔소와 개와 종세 다소 제사바 탐제 조배 정지부 전부랑 로군 조배 상제 더바라교 로군 조배 상제 더바라교 오마아 홍오마아 오마아 홍
Thank you. Yes? Now you take the cake. I'm in the diet, so I don't want to break my diet. I'm happy as I am now. There's nothing to contribute. All right. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I forget I'm in live stream. We are still in live stream. Oh, thank you. So, any students, friends? coincidentally, fortunately, or jokingly, if you are participating in this live stream, you get the kind of maximum share of all the merits that we practice accumulate here. We share our merits, our blessing for all of you, that all of you are forever blessed and forever protected. And by participating this live stream of this spiritual event, all the merit that we accumulate, we also dedicate this powerful merit for the urgent protection of our whole humanity and for the urgent purification of coronavirus and the urgent cessation of the preparation of a war, and that all human beings are absolutely blessed to enjoy a beautiful world of peace, happy world of prosperity, happy world of brotherhood. And gradually, all the obstacles are removed, all the anger, all the greediness which caused the war, which caused all kind of conflict, will naturally purified, will naturally be ceased and stopped, and naturally, gradually, all human beings start to wake up. Everybody recognize their own mistake, everybody recognize their own faults and mistake, and everybody start to change themselves, purify themselves, transform themselves, and liberate themselves. And our beautiful planet, which is our home for everyone, So this is our dedication, this is our heartfelt dedication and our heartfelt wish, for the protection of all, for the liberation of all, for the purification of all, and for the liberation of all. Thank you. Thank you. Jaiho. Jaiho. Thank you. Thank you. Jaiho. 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 Good? Huh?
Very good.
Yes. Strange old man, yeah? Funny old man. Yeah.